the formula you looked at didn't have this minus p in it. You just had dn dt equals kn. That's all you had for 2 unit. So, oh, actually it's up here. The formula dq dt equals kq, that's the 2 unit formula that we use. Okay, it's based on the work of this guy here. It is quite accurate in many cases, but it's a simple formula. It doesn't take in the various factors that may influence the rate of population growth. There are more complex formula to describe the rate of growth or decay, and we'll be just looking at one of those formula, and it's this. So, can you write this out? If n has a rate of change proportional, not just to n, see in 2 unit, the rate, if we look at this formula here, in 2 unit, the rate of change of q is proportional to q. That's the 2 unit formula. In the 3 unit formula, n has a rate of change, so dn dt is proportional to the difference between n and p, so it's k, the constant, times n minus p, where k and p are constants. Okay, so if we have that, dn dt equals k bracket n minus p, and the only difference is the minus p to the 3 unit formula, where k and p are constants, then the general solution is n equals p plus ae to the kt. Do you know what the difference between this and the other one is? What's the difference? It's just the plus p. That's the only difference. The old formula would have been n is ae to the kt. So the 3 unit one has the extra p, the minus p there and the plus p here. Right. So, proof. So copy, no, you're only copying the box. Oh, were you copying all this? Yeah, it's there. And then do the proof. So the way we prove, guys, there's 2 ways to do the proof, the hard way and the easy way. The hard way would be to start with dn dt. We're not going to do that. We start with n, we start with this, n equals p ae plus ae to the kt, and we differentiate it. Much, much easier. So, oh, can I go through the proof or not? Now, oh, okay. Now, the proof is if n equals p plus ae to the kt, dn dt, p is a constant because p and k are constants. So the p differentiates to 0. Can I move it up? I know people can't see it. Can I move up? Who hasn't done the box? Can I move one line for the box? Okay, so the proof is here. Here is our formula, n equals p plus ae to the kt. dn dt, p is a constant, so you get 0. If you differentiate ae to the kt, a is a constant, it stays there. Do you want me to come to my sheet, actually, or not? I think I will. I'll go to the sheet. N equals p plus ae to the kt. I'm just going to put my sheet up for a sec, just so that it's missing a line. N equals p plus ae to the kt. dn dt. P differentiates to 0 plus a times differentiate e to the kt. That's like differentiating e to the 2t. What do you get? E to the kt times k, which is a k e to the kt. Now I'm going to write that as, swap these 2 around, k a e to the kt. So you've got a k e to the kt. I want to write it as k times a e to the kt. Now we know that a e to the kt, you can just write it as, I like to just write it as a e to the kt. Isn't that just n minus p? But they're doing it like this, p plus a e to the kt minus p. Are you okay with that? Why? Because that's what n is. So it's p plus a e to the kt minus p. N happens to be p plus a e to the kt, which is k bracket n minus p. That's what they've done when they go like this. I'm going back to the other. Well, if you just want to go straight to this, what I just do is from up here, Therefore, N minus P is AE to the KT, and then it shows it. Got it? And then just replace that with the N minus P. This is confusion. All right. What that is, it's K times, are we okay with this? K times AE to the KT. There's the K. Now, they're trying to show that N is P plus AE to KT. I really don't like doing it that way. So if some people do, if you don't want to, you just come this way. Equals K times AE to the KT. With your first line, just rearrange it up here. So therefore, AE to the KT is, what is it? N minus P. Provided you're just showing that rearrangement, that's easier. Now what they've done here, you're trying to show that it's N minus P. That's what N is, minus P. That is the P minus P cancel. If you don't get that, just do it this way. Yeah, they're going, no, because that's what N is. So they're writing what N is, but they're saying I don't need the P, so minus P. Well, no, because they're substituting in what N is. You're trying to show that it's K, N minus P. So N is that. So this is K. If you substitute N, you get P plus AE to the KT, but that's not the same as that, so you've got to take away the P. Yeah. Okay, so that's the proof of the formula. Are we done? So you could have gone that way, or you could have gone. So you could have gone this way, or you could have gone that way. All right? Either way. Okay, so certain population growths can be described best by this formula. Also, Newton's law of cooling uses this formula. So we're just going to quickly look through these, and then I'm going to do some examples. All right? So what they're giving here in a certain town, the growth rate in the population is given by this, dn dt equals k times that. Show that that is a solution. You would not start with that and integrate it. You just start with this and differentiate. You okay? Do you want me to just do it? I can just do it, or I can do, instead of doing these ones, I'll just choose a couple from the exercise and you can then look at those as well. Yes? Choose change in the volume of water in a dam is given by that. So question 3, we know that dV dt equals K bracket V minus 5,000, where K is a constant. It says to show that a solution to the differential equation is that one. So we start with V is 5,000 plus AE to the KT. What do we do now? Show that it's a solution. What do we do? Anyone? dV dt is 5,000 plus A times, anyone? K e to the KT, which is, let's swap the K and the A around, K times AE to the KT. Now we know that AE to the KT, we can just do it over here. V minus 5,000 is AE to the KT. So therefore it's K times V minus 5,000. So if you do that from there, then you're showing it. Or you go 5,000 plus AE to the KT minus 5,000. Do you know what I mean? So which way do you want to do it? That way? Or you write that, your other option, or you to go like this, K bracket 5,000 plus AE to the KT minus 5,000. That's your other option. Do you not understand what I'm doing? If the initial volume is 87,000 kiloliters, how does that translate to mathematical language? If V is, come on. Yeah, when T is, so that translates to when T equals 0, V is what? 87,000 kiloliters. And what else do we have? When T is 10, V is 129,000 kilolitres. Find A and K. Just what do you think? Now we use this equation. V equals 5,000 plus AE to the KT. That's our equation. And we're trying to work out what A is and what K is. So what do you think we should do first when T is 0 or 10? Yeah. So let's sub T is 0, V is 87,000. And you get that, what do you get? 87,000 equals 5,000 plus AE to the, remember we're substituting, T is 0, what do we get? AE to the K times 0. So therefore, what do you think we do now? What do you think, guys? Take it to the other side. 82,000 equals A times E to the 0. In other words, 82,000 is A times 1, which is A. So we've worked out what A is. Are we okay with this? So therefore, your new formula now is V equals 5,000 plus 82,000 E to the KT. Be very careful. In the 2-unit course, just listening very, very carefully. In the 2-unit course, the A was always the initial value. But the A won't be the initial value here because you've got 5,000 plus AE to the KT. So don't be tempted to put that A is 87,000 like you would in the 2-unit course. Do you remember that? In the 2-unit course with the formula just N equals AE to the KT, the A is always the initial value. But in this case it's not. Now what do? Substitute what? Substitute T is 10, V is 129,000. Girls, it's not too hard. And you get 129,000 equals 5,000 plus 82,000 e to the what? 10k. Can we just do it in one step, what e to the 10k is? Isn't it 129,000 minus 5,000, which is 124,000 over 82,000. Are we okay with that? E to the 10k will be that, 129,000 minus 5,000, which is 124,000 divided by 82,000. Is that okay? I'm sure you'll handle that. Which is, crossing off some zeros, what's 124 on 82? 62 on 41. How do you get rid of, take ln of both sides, ln of 62 on 41 equals 10k. So t logs, taking logs of both sides. ln of that, ln e is 1, so 10k is that, therefore k is ln 62 on 41 divided by 10. I don't think they want an exact value. Actually, that's ln 62 minus ln 41. So on your calc, you would do ln 62 minus, oh, no room. Sorry, it's ln 62 minus ln 41 on 10. That's what k is. What volume, after 3 days, you go back to the original formula, and now that you know A and K, you substitute T is 3. So maybe work that out to a few decimal places. Anyone got that to a few decimal places? 0.04. So therefore, what? So find T when V, no. Find V when T is 3. Thank you. 3 days. 3 days is 72 hours. So therefore, what we've got, V is 5,000 plus 82,000 e to the 0.041 dot 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 times 72. Can you see that? You put the k times t. Don't cancel that k, which is whatever. No, for homework, just do a couple of questions, maybe question. That's too easy. Start from question 4. But you're going to have... Oh, we're not... Do you want me to just do a quick video and finish it off? I'll do a quick video and finish it.